It's not so much about me or you or any other human being, it's about Mother Earth. So what do you need to do in order to help her take her place in this cosmic party? You know, it's and we're here just along for the ride, and whatever we do that can help her. You know, our job is to envelop her, cover her with this blanket of love and light. You know, so if we don't do our job, she can't do what she needs to do for all of the universe. Because she needs so much help, and we've done so much, I guess, not done what we're supposed to do. So now we need lots of help. So we've got lots of star nations coming to make sure that she does take her place. So we're kind of moving into a new way of thinking, a new paradigm. The old thinking, the surface stuff is, you know, we got to get beyond it, get to the real truth of the matter, and that's about the spirit. It's about our soul. It's about Mother Earth. It's about the big picture.
Then what happened was, at that time, I had some experiences with these star people. They came and they started talking to me. They took me outside and they started talking to me, and they were talking a language, a telepathic language, and I could understand everything that they were saying. And this is what we need to realize when we're working with star people: telepathy. Okay? Telepathy. Don't try to make a whole bunch of words with them, because you're not going to understand the words that they speak. So they have the original language that we all need to know: telepathy, the light language. The light language. And if you need to learn that, if you don't know that, we all have that, but we haven't been activated with that. I have a grandma that's really good at helping me. Okay? If you're serious about this stuff. It's real good stuff. The light spirit voice is very beautiful, especially the telepathic voice. And you know the difference. You know the difference. So the star people, they introduced themselves through a code of symbols. A code of symbols. Now these symbols, they were just on the History Channel. Did some of you see them? Yes. Yeah. We threw them on the History. They come down and they, I told them, you know, point blank, I said, I don't, because they call that series Ancient Aliens. I told them, I said, I do not want to talk to anybody that calls the star people aliens. I don't have time for that. You know, that sets up a separation, especially that word. Now, we didn't grow up that way. We didn't grow up with the word UFO or extraterrestrial or EVE or extraterrestrial biological agent, alien. We didn't have those words. They didn't exist in our language. That came from the government. So we had spiritual terms for the star people. Call them the. It's a very reverent term that lets you know that we're family. We're brothers and we're sisters.
Hello, my relatives. I speak to you today with a glad heart. Offer you my hand. My dad was Sasito and Dakota of the 7 Starfire Nations, Ocheti Shakoing Oyate. My name is Jim Rock in English. Mamdi Hayetu and Dakota Ya. I was born at Imanija Ska Ed Himachare. I was born at St. Paul, at near a place called Wakan Tipi, the cave in which we have the drawings that tell something of our cosmic origins. So what I do is in a planetarium. I was, trained in Western science, but always kept our own ways of thinking here, and the two legs have really come together well in that the word nucleosynthesis, it just means that atoms are made in stars. And we've always said we come from the stars, and to the stars we return. We come from the earth, and to the earth we return. The iron in our blood, the carbon in our body had to come from a sun before this sun. So we're recycled stardust. Star stuff are us, I like to say. The Milky Way is like a river, not just any river, but Hahawakpa, or Wakpatanka, Wakpahaska, the big long river, the river of the waterfalls. We find burial mounds near rivers. It's very intentional. It's not random. Our elders, those that have passed on, deserve the highest place near water to go back up to the stars, a place of honor, by the water that flows. Chang, Changwakang, Wakachang, the sacred tree, Sundance tree. The cottonwood tree is filled with stars. That tree, full of stars, connects between sky and earth. Along rivers, it likes its feet wet, its roots. It's a bridge between the river down here with sparkling lights on it and the sparkling stars above. The Wanagi Tachanku, the spirit road. It's the road of spirits that we come from and go back to. And we need to be living in a good way so that we go back to that place we come from with integrity, with generosity,